Alright, I want to make this quick video on how to get the most out of your lightning deals. Now, after you've been selling a product for a while, Amazon will make it eligible for a lightning deal. And where you would find that is in your advertising tab and then lightning deals. Now you'll notice here on the create tab, down here in the section below will show you any eligible lightning deals that you have. And you can go ahead in here and click that you want to create one. And then it has the time frame here. Now, of course, it has a maximum deal price and a minimum deal quantity. So this is always like 10, 20, 30% below your usual selling price. And then here's your minimum quantity amount. Now you can submit that and then they'll give you a date and time. Now if you go to upcoming and active, I'll show you a lightning deal that I have going on right now. And here it is. And let me find it here within Amazon. So here it is. And notice here we see it says 40% claimed, 5 hours and 45 minutes. See, it's jumped to 42% claimed. Now, these are lightning deals on this page. And lightning deals last for 6 hours. And so when you look here, you can see the amount of claimed that are purchased. Now, to get the most out of your lightning deal, you want to manage the quantity throughout the deal. So this lightning deal has only been live for 15 minutes and 42% of these 98 have been claimed. I want to sell as many of these as possible. And one of the ways to do that is by managing the inventory, the quantity here. So I put the minimum amount I have here available. So they said I need to have 98 available for the deal. And I said, you know what, I'm going to do 100. Okay. And I open one window and have it here to my lightning deal. And I open the second window and have it here to the actual deal that's live. Now you would agree as a consumer, if you came on to this deal or you saw it on the today's deal page, right? You would look at something like this, right? It says 60% claimed and 4 hours left. This one's going quick. Now, if you look at something else, which is like here only 23% claimed and 5 hours remaining, you don't have much of a rush to buy it. Now, we want to play with the scarcity of our deal so that it really gets people to want to purchase it. So how we do that is we wait until this claimed amount gets up to around 80%. And then what I do is I go back over here and I increase the quantity available for the deal and press submit. And what that will do is drop the claimed amount back down to about 50 or 60. And what that does is it keeps people thinking this item is almost sold out and they're going to miss out on this deal unless they buy right away. So as we've been watching here, we've already seen the claimed amount start increasing. Notice Prime members get 30-minute early access. So this hasn't even gone out to everyone on the Amazon platform yet. So the other option is, let's say you were to just say, you know what, I want to sell 1,000 of these. So you put 1,000 here in the quantity and then you press submit. Well, what would that do to the claimed amount? Well, even if someone bought 100 of these, it would only say 10% claimed. Would you be very motivated or think this is a really hot deal if that's what it looked like, only 10% claimed? No, you might say, you know, that's not looking like that popular of a deal. I'm going to pass, right? But when we're on the today's deal page or the lightning deal page, we're looking for impulse buyers. People want to buy right away. So yes, it does take some time sitting here and managing it, but whereas if I put 1,000 here, maybe I would sell 50 or 60, but since I'm doing the minimum amount and I'm just going to bump it up by little increments, I'm going to sell over 1,000 of these potentially in this 6-hour period. A couple other tips about managing your lightning deal is you obviously have to get up from the computer once in a while. But if your lightning deal is cooking along like you see this one is, you're gonna want to make sure that if you leave the computer to get some food, take a shower, use the bathroom, go run a quick errand, you're not gonna want to manage it so tightly. So maybe add on an extra amount here so that during that time frame there's no possible way that it will sell out. You can also do this on your phone. I've managed lightning deals on my phone and I just keep track of them, then add some quantity when needed. But you never want to sell out, because once you sell out, it's done. The lightning deal is done. This lightning deal cost me $300 since it's during holiday time, and I believe it's 300. It's either 300 or 500. I have to check. but I want to get the most bang for my buck. Now, another thing to keep in mind is make sure you have a lot of inventory. So you can see for this product, I actually can't see it here, but I have over 12,000 in stock because I was gearing up for fourth quarter. And so I can sell 2,000 of them on this lightning deal. Another thing is with the deal price, like you can always change the deal price lower while the deal is going on. But remember, once you lower it, you can never raise it back again. So I always start with the highest deal price it allows me and the lowest quantity allows me, and then let it run. And then just see how the market reacts to it. Now we see the market is reacting well to this. It's only been 20 minutes and I've sold a 55% of claim. That means I've sold 55 of these already. So just imagine once this gets to around 70%, you'll see a lot more sales coming through. Now, if your product was not selling and not moving at all, well, you can't really mess with the quantity for the deal, but you can mess with the price, adjust it, I mean. And so you want to lower it incrementally until you start seeing the sweet spot when people start purchasing. Now, of course, you got to make sure your margins are right, but I recommend that, if you have the inventory, even if you're breaking even on a lightning deal, to sell as much as you can as long as you have the inventory. Because remember, more sales means more people with your product in their hands, which also means more opportunity to get reviews, which also means it can help everything that getting high sales velocity can help you with. So that's my tip on managing lightning deals and getting the most out of them. Hope it really helps you guys. All right, so I want to make this quick update on how the lightning deal is going. You can see right here we have 53 minutes left. I've been keeping the deal once it hits around 93% claimed, then I add a couple more products and it drops it down to about 90% or high 80s, and then I sit and wait and redo it. You can see here that I started out with the 100 units as I stated before, and now after my recent increase it's up to 415 units. Then I'm going to increase it again, and you'll see that this will drop this percentage claimed. And so I have about an hour left. So in this 6-hour time running this lightning deal, it has sold over 400 units. And with an hour left, which will mean the scarcity will show even more so, I'm looking to sell at least another 100, so that'll be about 500 units. And so just so you get an idea on how lucrative these lightning deals can be if you do it right, this product, which I typically sell for around $12 or $11.95, as you can see here, which I ran the lightning deal for $9.20. If I go into the profit calculator on FBA and I put in the $9.20 and the my cost, which is $262 landed, the net profit is $219, and I'm estimating that I can get 500 sales if I get the remaining, and that will be a net profit of over $1,000, which is right here, which would be $1,000 in a matter of 6 hours. One other note I wanted to make about the lightning deals is if you don't have the time to sit at the computer and manage it like I did, you can always have a virtual assistant that you can train up, which is a little more advanced tactic, which I'll go into a little bit later on in the course, to sit here and manage the deal. Now, manage the lightning deal. Now, as a heads up, I ran this for 3.5 of the 6 hours, and then I had my virtual assistant working on the remaining 2.5 hours. I pay my virtual assistant, who lives in Pakistan, around $6 an hour, and so for around $15 for the last 2.5 hours, he's running the entire lightning deal for me. So again, just an advanced tip in how you can get the most out of your lightning deal. I wanted to show you guys a real life example of me running a lightning deal and proof of how much can be sold during that time frame, and again, what type of profit can be made. All right.